Hey, how y'all doing today? This is your boy, The Voice, Pat Walker, aka The Voice. Doing this today because I want to do things a little different. Want to do something a little different to reach out to more people. Um, what I do is I do what I do not to put women down, but to lift up. Basically, open up eyes, make sure, give you a little more understanding, help you out, open your eyes a little bit. What I'm going to talk about today is benefit of the doubt. Um, no, I'm looking a little rough. Sorry about that. I ain't had a chance to get cleaned up, but next video I will. Um, Basically, benefit of the doubt. What I've noticed with a lot of you ladies nowadays, you're doing what's called benefit of doubt, and you have a lot of these red flags right in front of you, but for some reason you choose to ignore them. You have this guy, this man, I mean this dude, this guy. I'm not gonna call him a man because he's not. That you're calling your man, and in all aspects of the definition of the word, nowhere close to it. A man is gonna do all the things he needs to do as a man, provide, protect, and everything else. Be a responsible role model, take care of his kids, raise his family, take care of his family. What I have noticed though is y'all have these guys that y'all call men, but when they come to the table, they have no job, no transportation, and they live with mama. But y'all give the benefit of the doubt because we've all gone through some stuff. The difference between a guy, dude, and a man is the way we handle our things. It's completely different. You have a man, the way a man's gonna handle things is it's like, okay, I done fell into a situation where I gotta live with my mama for a little bit. I don't have a job, I gotta go find one. And I don't have my transportation right now. Gotta go get that. The way a man thinks about that is, I don't have any reason, or a woman is not going to be the first thought on my mind. First thing I need to do is get my life in order because I'm supposed to be a complement to a woman, not a downfall to a woman. But for so many of y'all, you look at this situation and it's like, oh, I've been there before. I understand. I know how it is. But I guarantee when you went through it, you were not out trying to find a man. You were trying to get your life back on track, your life back in order. And that's the way we as men think as well. I hear a lot of women say there's no good men around. Yes, they are. Looking in the wrong places. You're giving the wrong guy the benefit. You're giving him the benefit of the doubt. When a real man comes along, there's no benefit of the doubt to be given. It's there. It's right there in black and white. It is what it is. You know, I am here. You are there. We can both come together hand in hand and walk down this road of life together. There's going to be ups and downs, ins and outs, but we're going through this together. Because when you have this guy dude come to you with nothing to offer, it's like carrying dead weight. And when you carry dead weight, yeah, you can move a little bit, but you're moving very, very slow, holding you down, grabbing onto your shirt tail while you make all the moves. But he's still trying to be your man in the process. I've also heard of y'all, a lot of y'all say, and when I say y'all, I mean women in general, not all women, but women in general. I've heard a lot of y'all say that I saw the potential in him that he didn't see in himself. If a man can't see potential in himself, he ain't a man. That's that guy dude I keep talking about. I thought I could change him. No, I thought I could fix him. And the newest one, I thought I could love him enough to where he would want to change and do better for himself. No. The way real men handle things is we already see the potential in ourselves and we're going after it. We come all of, not everybody's perfect. I have a past, you have a past, whatever. But it comes a point in a man's life where we grow up and we become men. And we know that it's time to, like how it says in the Bible, when I was a child, I acted as a child. When I became a man, I put away childish things. And it comes that point in our life where a light bulb goes off and it's like, it's time to put away childish things and be a man. Well, the unfortunate part is a lot of y'all are still falling for these guys playing kids games that light bulb hasn't gone off yet. And y'all see that light bulb hasn't gone off, but y'all still want to call this your man. You want to be this ride or die for somebody that's not willing to ride or die for you. It's all about them. And a relationship is give and take. Sometimes you're giving the giving and the other person's taking. Sometimes the other person is doing the giving and you're the one taking. It's give and take. I don't do the 50-50 thing because that's not the case. It's two people giving 100% of themselves, not 50-50. I'm giving you 100% of me. You're giving me 100% of you. Together, we're doing this together. So when you have a guy coming to you that is not a man and is not giving you what he should as a man, or doesn't have his stuff even somewhat in order, why are you even holding on to it? Why are you looking at this saying, hey, he may not have this, and other, but he's a good guy? Might be a good guy, but he's not a good man. Because a good man is not going to bring himself to you unless he's ready to take on the responsibility of a family. Because when you're looking at this man, you're not looking at a man for his short term, oh, I'm going to have a boyfriend for a couple of months and I'm going to move on. No, you're looking at this as the possibility of a long-term relationship. Possibly even walking down the aisle, putting on that dress that you've imagined for years. Is this the man you want to spend your life with? Another thing is when y'all bring this guy home, and if he's living with his mama, ain't got no job, no transportation, guess who he's living with? Living with you, which some of y'all are actually okay with. But here's the downfall. When you bring this guy in that doesn't have nothing to offer you as a man, if you have a son, you're telling to your son, hey, this is the type of man to be when you grow up. You're showing your son that this is what he should use as a role model. When you bring this man home, if you have a daughter, you're telling your daughter, this is the type of man to look for. No. If your daughter brought this type of man home, you would probably whoop her behind. Probably disown her, whatever the case may be. Bottom line is you wouldn't want anything to do with it. So why are you teaching your kids? Why are you doing something that you wouldn't want your kids to do, but this is what you're showing them exactly what to do? Some of y'all even going out and having kids from these guys. Oh, that's my man. I love he. That's not your man. What you're going through at the time is what's called relationship masturbation. And relationship masturbation is something that feels good at the time, but produces absolutely nothing at the end of the day. And that's what your relationship is. It feels good for a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's nothing. The other one is, a lot of y'all are doing, is what's called relationship insanity. And that's dating the same type of dude over and over again, expecting different results. No. You're going to go through the same thing over and over and over again. And what ends up happening is you're with this guy 4 months, 6 months, 8 months, whatever the case may be, that you know in the beginning you shouldn't be with. and you've lost that amount of time that you could have been doing something else with. You're putting your heart, mind, soul, energy, and effort into something that's not, at the end of the day, you're not going to reap any type of reward on it. A relationship is an investment. And an investment, you only invest in stocks that have the potential to grow and mature, and you get a return back in the investment. When you with somebody like that that has showed you time after time, even from the beginning, that that's not an investment, that's called garbage stock. If you invest in garbage, you're only going to get garbage back. There's only one place for garbage. That's outside on the side of the road, waiting for trash. With some of y'all, it's time to put the trash out. I challenge you. I challenge you to look back on your past relationships. I challenge you to look back on your past relationships and look at exactly what happened with each and every one, what you did wrong. Not saying that you were the one in fault, but what you did wrong. What red flags did you see that are no longer there? Or what red flags that you see that after you woke up and was like, oh God, I should have known that from the beginning. You will find that going back through those relationships, you have a pattern. And your job is, or I won't say job, your responsibility is to cut those patterns. You want to find a man? Stop doing the things you've been doing to bring in the things that haven't gotten you anywhere. And the things that you've been doing may be as simple as, I saw the red flags, and I chose to ignore them. Stop ignoring them. God even said there'll be signs and wonders of things to come. He gives us those signs and wonders as warning. Warning, warning, warning. But what we choose to do is ignore. We've all gone through it. We've all been hurt, including myself. I've seen red flags before, and I've gone through it. Difference is, I pay attention to them now. Going through it once was enough for me. Maya Angelou said it best. When a person shows you who they are, believe them. Stop giving the benefit of the doubts, ladies. Let's start showing our kids what their responsibility is as adults, what type of relationships they should be going to, what type of role models they should look for, what type of women, what type of men they should be. It's up to you to make that change. Hope this is something that you got a little bit out of. If anything, one thing. If I've only helped one person a day, I've done what I'm supposed to do. I do none of this to idolize me or for myself. I do it all for you. I want you ladies to wake up. I want you ladies to stop going through what you've been going through. I want you ladies to be happy. I want you ladies to get what you deserve. Once again, I am the voice, Pat Walker. This is part 1. Part 2 will be coming soon.